Hello everyone and welcome. This week's session will be shorter like the one we did for sleep a little while ago. Our objective here, however, is to improve digestion. So remember, these are subtle practices, so don't expect huge improvements just by doing them once or twice. It takes perseverance, it takes patience. If you have trouble falling asleep, for example, you can try the sleep practice for a couple of months and see what happens. Likewise, if you have trouble with digestion, you can use this session here as a complement to whatever you are doing. So remember, these are not substitutes, they are complements. And of course, the side effect is always the same. It's always more peacefulness as we settle as awareness in the present moment. In fact, that's what the intimate mantra practices are ultimately about. Okay? All right. The structure of today's session will be a bit different. We're going to begin with a simple breathing practice, a simple breathing exercise that leads into a nidra. Then after I bring you back, we're going to do a practice with hand gestures to activate the circuits in the body-mind that have to do with not only digestion, but also the whole process, right, that is involved here. Assimilation, elimination, and so on. And not only physically, but also in the mental realm, yes? How have you been assimilating and digesting what you hear? How have you been able to eliminate the ideas, the patterns that you no longer need? Anyway, my recommendation for this session is that you do it before lunch and/or dinner. When morning turns into afternoon, a day turns into night, those are the ideal times to do yoga nidra. And in the seated position. So I'm going to ask you to be in a seated position for this session. We want to activate and move processes in the body-mind and not really put the body-mind to sleep, yes? You can sit on the floor, a yoga mat, on a sofa, a chair, whatever makes you more comfortable. Of course, if you have a bad back or any other trouble and you have trouble sitting, then by all means, lie down. I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable seat. Just take a few moments to allow the body to settle, final adjustments, props. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes and start letting go into the elements of experience. First and foremost, you are here now. Please become aware of that. It's a simple fact. You are here now. I'm here. I'm present. I exist. What else exists in your field of awareness? Maybe the sounds around you. Sensations you call body. It's all part of this moment. Become aware of those. Become aware of that. The darkness in front of your closed eyes. Residual colors, patterns. The thoughts that come and go. All part of the moment. Become aware of that. You are here now. Attention now comes to the breath, any part of the breath, the sensations, physical sensations, maybe the warmth as the air leaves the nostrils, or the coolness you feel as it comes in, or the movement of air at the back of the throat, the clothes rubbing against the skin as the belly, the chest expand and contract. So please, just choose one physical aspect of the breath and gently focus on it for a few moments. Wherever you are now in the breathing process, just wait for the next exhale to emerge. Just let all the air out. And let's breathe in for the count of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We hold the breath for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out for the count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to ask you to please continue for a few more breaths. Just breathing in for the count of 4, holding for the count of 4 after the inhale, only after the inhale, and breathing out for the count of 4. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, allow the next exhale to emerge. We're going to be doing now a similar breath. We're going to breathe in for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No hold after the inhale this time, just exhales. Go straight to the exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now hold after the exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the hold is after the exhale only. Let's breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Please keep going. Breathing in, breathing out, and holding after the breath out. Great. Now we're going to merge the two processes and if possible, extend the stages as well. So we're going to breathe in for 6, hold for 6, breathe out for 6, hold for 6. The holds will come after both the inhale and the exhale. After the next breath out, let all the air out. And let's breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Please keep going for a few more rounds of breath. If counting to 6 is too much for you, it's okay to keep it at 4. The most important thing here actually is to slow down and try to keep each stage at equal length. Let go of the counting, set the attention free. Eyes are still closed, keep the eyes closed, and just notice how you feel. Continuing to follow my guidance, an intention emerges, the intention to go on a journey of awareness through the body. The doer takes a back seat here. Words are heard. Intention is set. The attention merges with the sensation in one movement of awareness along the body parts. So I'm going to ask you to please bring the attention to the toes of the right foot. Just follow the sensations. Perhaps you're able to feel each toe, or maybe just the foot as a whole. Some sensations could be more present, others fainter. Or maybe instead of a sensation, there's an image of the toes or a label, the word. That's okay. It's what's happening for you. It's your experience. Welcome the experience. And maybe notice that as attention remains focused on the area of the toes, sensations tend to become more perceptible. Keep breathing. From the toes, the foot, attention moves to the right ankle. Then the right shin, in touch with a raw experience, the fresh, unnamed experience. Attention is naturally traveling up the right leg, right knee, thigh, hip. Allow the descriptions, the labels, the mental images that come up to guide you to the felt sensations. From here, let's move to the left side. Awareness of the toes of the left foot. How are the sensations here different from the ones on the right foot? Are they lighter? Are they heavier? Are they larger? Are they smaller? Or are they just here now? Up to the left ankle, attention on the left ankle. Journeying up along the left leg, knee, the thigh. What does the left hip feel like as sensation? Come in touch with the sensation or whatever comes up in this very moment, a description, an emotion. Attention moving now along the fingers of the right hand. Maybe the direct experience of each finger, or perhaps just a fuzzy feeling, and another, and another. The right wrist, forearm, upper arm, right shoulder. We set the intention now to move attention towards the fingers of the left hand. Observe as attention moves from finger to finger to finger. Then to the left wrist. Stay with the simple feeling of the forearm, the upper arm, left shoulder. And now attention moves to the crown of the head, the top of the head. From there to the space between the eyebrows. Moving down along the face, you are just noticing, sensing, feeling the throat, chest. And finally allow attention to rest on the belly. So feel the area of the belly as pure sensation. It's here that the digestive fire eliminates the residues, blockages. So I'm going to ask you to please keep the attention on the area of the belly for a few rounds of breath. And now as attention relaxes and expands to the whole body, and then to the totality of experience, perhaps a more expansive perspective emerges right here, right now, in the vastness of the sky of consciousness. You remain alert, awake, as awareness, as pure being. Time to wake up the body-mind, emerging to the surface of awareness, aware of the sounds around you, the felt sensations, sensory stimuli that populate the field of awareness, aware of the breath, noticing that maybe as the moment the body starts to move on its own physically. So allow the movements to happen, waking up the body. Head moves, fingers, toes, arms, legs. Maybe a nice full body stretch at some point. Wonderful, great. Let's take a deep breath in. And with a breath out, slowly blink the eyes open. All right, now we're going to activate the circuits that have to do with the vital currents in the body-mind. So I'm going to ask you to sit comfortably. If you need to, move a little bit because you've been seated for such a long time, feel free to do that. But once you're settled, once again, it's just going to be a few minutes. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders. If possible, the hands are resting on the thighs, palms face up. Our first gesture here is going to be for proper absorption. We're going to take the thumb, the ring finger, and the pinky and join the pads. We want to join the pads, not the tips of the fingers, but the pads, okay? Index finger and middle finger are both extended, both hands. This is a gesture right here. And you can relax the hands, the arms on the thighs, and just close your eyes if you wish for a little bit. Breathe. The next one is for digestion. I'm going to ask you to join all the finger pads. That's it. Join the finger pads. Relax. Be present with the experience. The third position is for proper circulation and distribution. All right, so we're going to take the thumb, the index, and the middle finger pads. Ring and pinky are extended. This is it right here. That's the position. Okay, relax. Okay, next comes a gesture for nourishment. We're going to take all the finger pads except for the pinky and join them and stretch the pinky. Just extend the pinky. That's it right here. And one more. The last one is for the proper release of waste, right? The elimination. So I'm going to ask you to take the thumb, middle, and ring fingers and join them. Index and pinky are extended. Many people know a variation of this, right? Okay. All right, so this is it. And just relax. Palms up, relax. Wonderful. Release the position, relax the hands, relax the fingers. If the eyes are not closed, maybe close the eyes for just a little bit and notice how you feel. You know, you can do the entire session before a meal, or if you're pressed for time, you can do parts of it. For example, this quick hand gesture practice here can be even done while you're sitting at lunch or at the dinner table. It just takes a couple of minutes. And you can even keep the hands under the table if you don't want anybody to notice or anybody asking questions. It's an easy one, all right? Okay, folks, we're done for today. If your eyes are closed, you may open them. Enjoy your meal, and I'll see you next time.